9. Poor people don't know how to commit over 50% of income to investments. Passive income should be double of lifestyle income. Then number 9, the poor do not realize that 1 million a year is not a big deal. You say, what are you saying? Do you know what it means to put together a million? It's just a matter of zeros. A million is just a matter of zeros. All you need to do is ask yourself, what are the passive incomes I can make? How can I make it? Sit down, write 20 passive things you can do. And you'll be amazed that instead of you waiting on your employer, if you are employed, there are passive incomes you could have been making and you did not take note of. And before you realize, you will be making $1 million. One of these days we'll expand on more on this. Number 10, the poor do not realize that wealth is built step by step, not by a sudden jump, not striking it rich suddenly. Listen, my friend, rich people don't play lottery. I repeat, rich people don't play lottery, they don't play the polls, they don't gamble. Go and check. 85 to 19% of those who win big money at the lottery lose it a couple of years down the road. And most of them, in fact, end up worse. A particular lady made $125 million, an immigrant into the United States of America. But she had not dealt with probably her own self-esteem and many other issues. It was the days of President Clinton. She began to be a major sponsor of the Democratic Party. They gave her all the accolades. A couple of years down the road, she lost all the money and ended filing for bankruptcy. Because the poor do not realize wealth don't come by a big jump. While recording this, I'm in Africa, and one of the songs blaring on their radio is screaming, I want to be a billionaire. I want to be a billionaire. The video backing that music is the girl playing Who Wants to Be a Millionaire and suddenly winning. But you see, if that's the way it came, that's the way it will go. Number 11, the poor borrow money that does not go towards making more. When poor people borrow money, they borrow to buy furniture. They borrow to go on holiday. When poor people borrow money, they borrow for clothing. In the United Kingdom, we have systems where you can buy now, pay later. Clothing, furniture. So before the furniture is totally, before the money is totally paid, the furniture is gone. It's broken. The clothes are gone. I've been in that place before. We used to buy furniture for our house. I remember buying nice furniture so our house can look good, so anyone who comes will feel that yes, these people have a nice furniture. It cost me £3,500 that time. I'm talking about 27 to 30 years ago. Imagine if it was a deposit on a house. And my kids were very young. They used to jump on the furniture trying to imitate a particular kid on TV who was called Wild Boy. Or sometimes they would try to act He-Man and the Legend of Greystoke. The furnitures were destroyed within 12 months to 18 months. And I have to keep paying because I had signed to pay for 3 years. I didn't know all that I'm teaching today, that you don't lease that kind of furniture. So the poor love to buy that. Number 12, poor people do not know that earning is tied to the value of your tool. Earning is tied to the value of your tool. A poor person will celebrate owning an iPhone 11, but they will not consider it as a tool for being an influencer. They will not consider it as a tool for producing videos on probably TikTok and teaching for a period something probably nobody else knows and only you know. Some of them do not realize that their iPad can become a tool for coding, for SEO. They do not realize that they can use what is in their hand to become the tool for breaking out of the cycle of lack into the cycle of abundance. Do you know that there are people who have become wealthy just using their phone or their iPad? That's all they needed. So poor people don't know how to earn using their tool, their phone, social media. So don't buy a phone for mere calls. Monetize what you have. Some people don't even know that they have great fingers and can become a modeling thing. Great eyes and become an instrument of modeling. A voice modulation that can become a broadcast voice. And you didn't realize, you didn't package it, you didn't market it. Have you ever watched the film Coming to America? Biggest reason they have a black gentleman on that film called James Earl Jones is because of his voice. Or in one of those Star Trek films, the Dark Vader, you hear James Earl Jones's voice again because of his unique voice. He doesn't have many things. That's his tool. What's your tool? Number 14. The wealthy hire the best professionals to make them rich. The poor hire anyone available. When the poor have a court matter, they are looking for a friend who finished law school even if he didn't finish well. When the poor have a toothache, they are looking for a dentistry student who is their neighbor. They say, look, just pull the thing out, even if it damages their mouth for the rest of their life. The wealthy hire the best professionals to make them rich, to argue their case, to put their matter together, to teach them how to manage their finances. When you hire cheap, you pay. When you pay cheap, you hire monkeys. When you pay cheap, you hire monkeys. Number 15, the wealthy think of multiple streams of income. The poor can only think of one source. God created a man called Adam. From him we all come out. How come the God who spoke this universe into existence would put 4 rivers in the garden for Adam? And each river meaning a different sphere of wealth. One means a flowing stream of, the second one means rapid like an arrow. The third one means breaking forth. So you need an income that is a flowing stream every day, salary. Then you need one that it doesn't come all the time, but when it shoots, it's rapid like an arrow. You need an income which, when it comes, it is a massive breakthrough. The reason many jam the roads 5 a.m. And it's incredible. I travel around the world. I've been to several nations of the earth. Same rat race in Europe, in America, in Africa, in Asia.